What's up, peeps? Today we're just going to be doing some mobility and some stretching. Mobility meaning rotations, neck rotations, shoulders, hips, knees, and from different positions, things like that. And there's nothing complicated to it, just like anything we do here is quite simple, just done consistently. So the stuff that you do consistently, no matter how simple, that's the bread and butter. Really, that's what you're gonna get in the end. So come and join us. Just gonna warm up a little bit, like we're just gonna jog in place, like you're skipping rope, or you can jog in place, or you can let your hands be loose. So for the sake of uniformity, boys, open, shut, let's go. Open, shut, 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 open, shut, open, shut. If you notice, I've got really big, flat feet, which means that I have to work for every bit of posture that I have. There's a lot of things that I learned just through trial and error from having flat feet. Alright, shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off. Chain breakers. I don't want your arms to hit mine, Joe, so you need to stagger yourself. Probably not behind me, in front, so I can see you. Alright, start with the neck. Up. Hands like that. Squeeze your scapula. We're just going to go up. Down. Don't rush this, you guys. Side to side. Try to keep your shoulders back and like pulled down. Josiah, that means you too. Keep your shoulders back. Joe, your hands should be locked together. Your shoulders back and pull down. You don't want your shoulders like this and trying to do that because you're just, it's counterproductive. It's just gonna lock your neck up. So up, down. Joe, I need your hands locked together. Joe. You guys have seen me instruct my kids too throughout this whole thing. The goal is not to be like perfect in front of everybody, but I mean, my kids are still learning these stretches also, and so am I. If I discover something new, I'll share it. If you like it, cool. If not, leave a comment and maybe direct me to a better variation. Alright, circles, slow, Eli. Slow. Slow. If you can't do like a full circle, then half circles, like up, to the side, stop, up, other side, stop, up, other side, stop, or you can do it the other way. That way, down, that way, down. Alright, chain breakers. This is also what we do before every workout, but the boys, we've been going hard for like 7 days straight, so the boys have been hurting, they've been tight. And so we're basically just going to do our normal warm-up, just a little extended. All right, up. To my pants. Looking like Steve Urkel. So if you notice on these, I sit out and I pop my chest out. Like I'm doing a clean or something. Throw that chest out at the end. Side to side. Ready, boys? Boom, 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 boom. When I boxed in kickbox, I used to do this as a warm-up too. It's a compound movement. Takes some coordination. It loosens up the shoulders. All right. Spread from each other. 1 foot forward. The foot that you put forward, you're doing the opposite arm. Nice and loose. Shoulder mobility is no joke. I do these like a few times a day. Backwards, guys. Backwards, guys. What are you talking about? What test?
Hoping.
Why are you bringing that up? Alright, switch sides. You're just flinging it. Nice and loose. Backwards. Alright, so this one, I learned this one from, again, Ido Portal. I didn't learn it from him. Every kid does this. I did it before. But you never know, you just don't know how valuable the things you do as a kid in play is as a grown-up. Especially when you start to do certain movements continuously. Like if you do tons of just push-ups or linear movements, you need mobility. You need to... You need your shoulders to open up. You need to do, basically you need to do other movements, okay? You need your shoulders to be versatile. So if you're doing a lot of linear movements or straight up, these are great. I mean, they're very simple. Oh, Bubba, what are you doing? They're very simple, but you're pretty much drawing a line with your arm, and that arm is going to be just, your shoulder again is going to be nice and loose. So I'm going here, and just drawing that line. I'm not trying to force my arm to do it. My chest is out.
I'm making the infinity sign.
Yeah, a figure eight. Basically, you're doing a figure eight. Thanks, Joe. What did you say? What kind of sign are we making?
The 100. No, infinity.
The infinity sign. The infinity sign. Joe just said we're making the infinity sign. He just helped me out. Yes, exactly. And then you just reverse. And you're going the other way. Your chest is nice and straight. I'm telling you, these are extremely good for your shoulders. For the shoulder girdle, for the joint, all of that. And you're pretty much just, you can go as fast as you can safely. Next one. Disclaimer, I'm not your doctor. I'm not a doctor, and I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy who, through experience, have found that these things have helped me out a lot. I dislocated my shoulder when I was 16, tore the cartilage and ligaments. I was told I was supposed to have surgery, or else it'd pop out all the time. I ended up by myself at the age of 17. Learning different exercises and rehabbing it, and it's never popped out since. I've been in fights, kickboxing matches, boxing matches, grappling, never hurt it once. Just from simply doing strengthening exercises, mobility. Bubba, you're drawing like this. Look, Bubba, like this.
Yeah, we're drawing the
Bubba, you're not swinging it back and forth.
It's like
you're
like that.
doing like an 8. In the air.
Yeah, but it's a
there you
different
go.
way.
There you go. Alright, chain breakers. No. Eli, again. Not here. Nice and loose. Nice and loose. Now these are going to look silly. Again. But this to show how mobile, how mobile your shoulders are. So you're going to start like this, and you're literally just going to fling those arms. Okay? And they're going to go from loose to contract. That's the word. Alright, hips, simple hula hoops. Big ones, Joe, big ones. And nice and slow. My wife who's filming, she's laughing. Why are you laughing for?
Because of JoJo.
Other side, switch. Big ones, Joe, come on. We're working here. Even though it's an easy day, we're working.
Daddy,
Hold on. I'm talking to your brother who wants to slap. We're working here. Come on. You can laugh and have fun, but you have to do them right. Hands out of your pocket. Either put them on your hips, or put them right in front of you. Other side. What were you saying, Bubba? Eli, you as well. Actually, don't get distracted from talking. If you can't do it and talk at the same time, then just do it. And don't talk. We have a lot of time to talk after this, if that's the case. Come on. Alright. On your hands and knees. We do this a lot. So you're just going to put your wrist like that. I put my feet, I'm sitting on my feet like this when I do this. Simply because I like to stretch the bottom of my feet, that fascia. And I just leaning back and go in small circles. Especially when you're doing a lot of calisthenics, burpees, pull-ups, push-ups, dips, things that are taxing on the wrist. You can hang anytime you want. You don't need me to do it. So yeah, the answer is yes. Of course you can.
Yeah, because we stretched like hanging.
Lean back, Eli. Josiah, lean back. Give it a nice hold. Switch to the front. When you first start these, like if you've never done this before on your wrist, don't do as big as circles or as drastic of a stretch as we're doing, like leaning back that far. Just nice small ones. Especially if you have a weak wrist, it may feel sensitive, but I'm telling you, just even like a 2-minute drill of doing this daily.
This one doesn't even hurt that much.
To the side, circles. And we're going to go open, close, 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 open, close. Open them up. Circles, 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 circles. Last one here. Especially if you're doing like, if you start to do high reps or if it's your if you're just getting started, if you integrate this every day, like you just make this a habit, you'll get really nice, strong, flexible, mobile wrist. All right. No, we're not doing that right now, Eli. All right. Shake it out. Small circles on the knees. Hands on the knees, and just nice and small. Other side. Switch. Josiah, what are you doing? Joe, your feet need to be right next to each other. The same. There you go. You're going to balance, pull one up, and draw small circles on the floor. Go ahead, hold on to something, Bubba. You have to. No, you like bend it and make sure it's nice and loose. This is my first time showing you guys this, huh? Look, relax it and make sure it's nice and loose. No, use your knee to draw the circle. Your foot, Bubba, Joby. There you go. Alright, now we're going to get in the squat position. Flat-footed squat. From here, we're just going to squat. Sink into that. That's what's really good, actually. Now, look, there are progressions to this. If you can't even do the squat, then just sit in the squat and then hold on to a chair. Grab something in front of you. Go ahead and put those waters away for now. Then we're going to put our elbow on the inside of our knee, and you're going to exhale and push. Exhale and push. We're not going to hold it, just exhale and push. Exhale and push. You're going to look the way you're pushing. Bubba, this hand, that hand pushes. This hand pushes. This hand stays right here. Eli. This hand pushes. This hand stays on the inside. Push with this hand. Push with that hand. There. The same with the other side. That hand pushes. Push. There you go, Joey. No. Keep this on the inside. Grab your toes. Breathe out. I didn't hear you boys breathe out. Breathe out. Hands on the ground. Bend those knees. And we're going to, look, push into the ground. And try to pop your chest out. Looking behind you. Push into the ground. And up. I don't do yoga. I don't think you have to name a yoga position. I just call it stretching. Just because I don't like the spiritual aspects and stuff like that of yoga. So we're just stretching. And it just so happens to look like a yoga position. Again. Alright, bring one foot up. One hand. There you go. Lean into it, Bubba. Now get your foot. Look. Straighten that leg. Look up. Breathe out. Next one. Hold like 4 seconds. Breathe out. Hold like 4 seconds. Breathe out. Hold like 4 seconds. Breathe out. Walk your hands to your toes. Come on. Nice and slow. Now we're going to sit down, cross our legs. It's like a nice mobility drill that I learned. We're going to uncross the top one. Bending that knee. Hands straight. Imagine you're squeezing the quarter behind your back. And you're going to use this to pull you forward and come up. And then you're going to lean. We're going to come back. Nice and slow. Control yourself and don't do it like that again. It's not about how fast you are. If you can't control yourself, you're not doing it right, Joey. Bubs, you should end up back like this. With this foot like that. Not necessarily sitting on it. Like that. There. Ready? Then we're going to stretch it out more. Stretch it out. And we're going to use it to bring us forward. So you're going to point that toe. Bang. And you're going to sit into it. Ooh. Sit into it. Sit into it. Look, why are you, look that way. Look that way. You're like, Joe's like this. Look forward. You ready? Switch them out. Bend it. Nice and bent first. Bend it up. Ready? And lean into it. You can put the knee over the toe. Breathe out. Lean into it, Eli. Why are you trying to look cute for it? For who? Hand out. Like you're reaching and you're leaning. Bring it back. That was extreme lean, Joe. Ready? Hand all the way out. And then, ooh. Alright. Now that we're here, bring your other one up, switch. So you're like in a lunge position. We're gonna, this hand, the same hand, the foot behind you, we're gonna touch and hold this. And just open up. Eli, hand up. Look forward, Eli. Open up. It's going to feel extremely weird. You're going to feel a huge stretch right here too. Man, this is so good for opening up your chest. Come back to the front. Come on, Bubs. You can take this hand, the opposite hand, and reach. Other one, Bubs. Yeah, there you go. And you're going to lean back and pop that chest open. Look forward, Joe. It's because your foot should be up. Your foot should be up. Get your foot back. It should be up like that. Balancing you. You're just leaning into that. Oh, opening your chest, alright? We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Look straight. Don't look at me. Look straight. Reach back. That's that toe, heel. Just gonna lean back. Pop that up. Joe, you're touching it with the wrong hand right now. It's that hand. There you go. Eli, lean back. Then we're gonna reach with the other hand. Listen, you can hold this as long as you want. Usually we would be here for like 40 minutes just holding these things. But for the sake of the video, I'm sort of rushing through it, but you're just going to pop your chest out. Eli, it's because your feet should be up, balancing you. Up, get up. No, it's like this. Now you're leaning back and touching. No, sorry. You're leaning back and you're touching it. Like that. If you need more stability, lean on that foot. Lean on this foot. Use that to... There. That way. That way. Don't let me hold you. You're leaning back this way. Look. You're leaning onto it. See? You're leaning onto it. Alright? Okay. And we're just going to sit here on our knees for a second.
Can we jump?
Leaning back. No, we're fine. We're not doing explosive things or anything like that, Boba. Honestly, just see how far you can go back, how long you can stay here. In stretching, really, there's no rush. There's no rush. We're just rushing to get this in the video. But for the most part, we're just chilling. In, out. And you usually go further on the exhale. Don't force force yourself into it or any of that. Alright. We're up. Again, we're going to cross our legs. Actually, we're going to put one up over the other. Here we go.
Like this?
Put that on top. Oh, just put that on top. Alright, and we're going to reach forward and lean. Letting all that air out. You should feel your butt stretch. Man, this is like my favorite. Oh, man. Bubba, your legs should not be behind you. You're in a cross position. You're doing too much, boy. Like, that's all you should do. Just like that. That's it. Okay, that's it. He's like doing so much. Like, I don't even want this video to be fancy or anything like that anyway. I'm not trying to just... Alright, and we're just gonna put the other one on top. So the one that's on top is the butt the butt cheek that's going to get stretched. It's the glute that's going to get stretched. Biological name for it, I guess, is gluteus maximus, but you have the gluteus medius too there. And the minimus, I think. But again, I'm not a professional. I just know these things work. What are you doing, Bubba? Eli, cross your legs. All you're doing is crossing your legs. That's it. Now lean forward with both your hands. That's it. No. Just lean forward and put your head down. That's it. What are you doing? This guy's always making his own thing up, man. Oh, alright, back up. And we're just gonna do that stretch everybody knows. One foot in. We're gonna reach. Reach with your chest. Bubba, reach with your chest. Look at you. You're like this. Pop your chest out. Pop it out. Don't try to pull with your hand. Pop your chest out. Like you're doing that pull up. Pop your chest out. Next one. This is for the hamstrings. Sometimes these kids are more dramatic. They get very dramatic. Like this one, he at the moment felt like he needed a lot of water, and I think he's complaining more about this than he does the actual workouts. But everybody's different. Butterfly stretch. Here, pull on the front of your feet and just lean with your chest, not like this. Lean with your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. And just hold it, man. It's so simple. Like, really, a person doesn't have to talk you through this. Like, you'll feel your body. You'll feel what's stretching. You can do this if you want, but then you'll feel that you don't get a full stretch on the inside of your thighs. This should be stretching the inside of your thighs. So if there's kids at home, the reason why you pop out your chest is because you want to stretch the inside of your thighs. And so when you pop your chest out, it just so happens that that's what it does. You get a full, a better stretch, okay? But you can literally hold this stretch here, there, to get different areas, all right? And there's no specified time to hold this stretch. Just hold it. Usually, if you're going to stretch, though, stretch after your workout. All right. Don't do static stretches. Static means to hold something. Don't do a stretch where you're holding it for like 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes before workout. You don't want to do that. You want to do something called a dynamic stretch. A dynamic stretch is where it's like a stretch and movement, like the chain breakers when we were doing this. You're stretching it, but you're not holding it, okay? You save these for after your workout. and you want to be warm before you stretch. So that's why we were jogging in place. The kids were already playing outside also. Alright, we'll do one more for the butt. Just the huggers, knee huggers. So you're going to pull your knee up. Again, pop your chest out and pull your knee towards you. And hold. Eli, pull that knee towards you. There you go. Pop your chest out. Next one. Pop your chest out. Pull that knee towards you. And then just add in what you want to add in. This is just what we do. Do you feel it right there? Do you feel it right there? Do you feel it right there?
Owie.
Alright, that's pretty much it. But that's just a simple routine that we do. We do it every day before workout. We don't hold it that long though. So ours is we do like half of what we just did. But after the workout is when we do a lot of the holds and things like that. So that's a simple stretch routine. Thanks for joining us, boys. Grandmaster Mix-a-Lot. He likes to mix up movements and make it into his own thing. Grandmaster Mix-a-Lot, Eli, and Josiah. Did you say bye, Josiah? Thanks for joining us. See you guys in the next one.